He's Greg. I'm Joe. This is MuscleSport TV. Welcome once again. And that's Rich. Hey.
Rich Piana. There you go. He's our cover guy. Past.
Yeah, this is an older issue, but you can check out all of our issues, musclesportmag.com/subscribe. $32 a year, and you get a mail to your house. And I pay for the fucking shipping.
Dude, if he's going to pay for the shipping and he's cheap, you don't need to be cheap. So buy the fucking magazine.
Hey, we got a fucking great show for these guys lined up. Joining us on Skype, our columnist, one of our columnists, because Rich is one of them, Greg's one of them, and Bostin Loyd is too. Bostin will be joining us on Skype from down in his humble abode in Florida.
I love Boston Lloyd. I do. There's people out there talk shit about him, but I got to be honest with you. I like the kid. I like him a lot, so.
I do as well. That's why I got him with us in the magazine.
He's
love
smart,
his
and he doesn't give a shit. He says what he means, and he means what he says, I love it.
He pisses motherfuckers off, and he doesn't take the fucking back pedal and doesn't try to take back his words. He stands by his word.
He does.
But Bostin will be joining us on Skype, but also live in the MuscleSport TV studios here in New York.
That's right here, baby.
Our buddy Lance Calfe. Lance goes way back in this industry. He's a trainer, and he's also part of the media as well. So we're going to get a different perspective.
Lance is a good friend of mine, bro. You know that.
Forever.
And, he's trained, like, Eugene Mission. He's even helped with Ronnie Coleman.
Yep.
Heather Foster. Dexter Jackson.
St. Cloud.
Yeah, Rodney St. Cloud. He made him a pro. But he's also a photographer. He's just, you guys may not know who he is, but by the time our interview's done, you're gonna fucking love him.
You're gonna love him. So
there you go.
We'll be back after this quick break with Bostin Loyd. Don't go anywhere.
Joe hates when I bang.
Greg, Goliath Labs has been a sponsor of MuscleSport magazine since 2008. Basically since the site first came on board. I want to talk about their products here. Isolate protein, 24 grams of protein in this scoop. Unbelievable. Monster Shred pre-workout, Deep Cell Matrix, NO2, NO Monster, Stimuloid, Extreme Sex Stimulant.
Wait, Stimuloid. Okay, let's talk about some of these first. Is that Stimuloid? What the fuck's that? That's Ejaculoid.
Ejaculoid. My personal favorite, actually. Bart knows. I've loved it for years.
Is this the blue capsules?
Yes.
That's the one.
I
gotta tell you something. It works really, really good, but it works almost too good.
It works. Well, you know what?
Fuck me up, man.
Take only one. You don't need to take one.
No, that means it works.
Oh, it works fucking amazing. Tribuloid, Test Booster, Growloid, Humaloid, Herbrex, Sex Enhancer for men and women. Get this for the missus, a perfect stocking stuffer. Go to GoliathLabs.com right now. Hey Greg, my buddy Matt from I Am Protect and Lift hooked me up with not only I got a wristband, I got a coffee mug, I got a fucking double-sided t-shirt.
Nice mug.
And this fucking cool cap. Hey, these are the guys, this is made for cops, firemen, emergency service workers. This is their gear to wear in the gym. For those who sacrifice every day and put their lives on the line, protect others who cannot protect themselves. Absolutely. Apparel, caps, mugs, shaker bottles, mouse pads, duty gloves, shooting glasses, wrist wraps, and straps for men and women. So make sure you check these guys out at IamProtectLift.com.
I need the duty gloves.
Hi, this is Lee Priest, and you're watching Greg and Joe on MuscleSport TV.
And welcome back to Greg and Joe TV on the MuscleSport TV network. Being joined now via Skype, Bostin Loyd down from Florida. Hey, Bostin, what the fuck's up, bro?
Nothing much, man. Just living the dream. I'm on DNP and 0 carbs. I feel like shit.
I saw your post on Facebook and Instagram that you're doing that. Why are you cutting so much back with the carbs, man?
Well, man, all of December I took off the gym, so it's like I've been off and I got fat. I got up to like 266, and I've dropped 25 pounds in 9 days. Yeah, so It's been pretty crazy.
Dude, is that DMP? Is that an injectable or is that a pill? I know nothing about it.
That's a pill.
Really? And it really works?
Oh, dude, like nothing. Like it makes you feel like death. Don't get me wrong, but it's the best fat burner on the market, man. There's nothing that compares.
Because I have a friend whose girlfriend supposedly died from that a long time ago. I don't know if it's a different DMP or I don't know too much about it. You know, I just remember him saying.
Yeah, there's people that have cooked themselves and killed themselves on it for sure.
Oh,
but
shit.
I would rather take a small dose for a longer period of time than some absurd dose where you just sit in bed and like mope and like sweat. And that's how people die. They want to burn like 14 pounds of fat in like a couple of days, and they take huge dosages. And they're just in bed all day, like shivering. I'd rather take a tiny dose where I could still train and do my cardio and everything like that.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know too much about that stuff, but I find it interesting. You know,
it's very interesting, yeah.
Yeah, you really notice it though. What do you feel inside though? You say you don't feel good. Like, do you mean?
No, like because it's basically rat poison and dynamite, right?
Nice.
So, yeah.
Can I give it to my girlfriend?
if you put a match to it, like to the cap, it goes boom. It's like an explosive, right?
Oh shit!
But you put it in your body, but dude, you're like it just heats you up like hot as hell. Like man, you can go in like 20-degree weather. Like people run outside on it in like 20-degree weather, and you feel awesome because your body's so damn hot on this stuff. Wow, it's just insane.
Oh my god. Is my mother-in-law there with you? I keep hearing barking.
That's the dogs are outside.
That's your babies. Yeah, you got 5 pets, right? We had that.
4 dogs and 1 cat.
Yeah, we had on your latest column for the magazine. That was really cool, man. We spoke about the real Bostin Loyd, not the the one that's persona online. It's the guy, the real man himself. And how's Ariella doing?
She's doing good. She's at work right now. She bartends from about 2 to midnight every day. I mean, not every day, like 4 days a week. So.
Oh, cool.
Well, I always tell everybody, I love the way you think. You know what I mean? I really do, because you're so down to earth, and the way you are with your girlfriend, the way you love her, and the way you love your life, and even with your parents. I love that. I respect that so much. You have no idea.
I like that. Thank you. I appreciate that.
You know, and that's why whenever you do one of those love posts, like you love your girl, I love that, and I try to respond and.
Yeah, I always see you on there.
I tell you, man, I can't have some babies, have some kids, because you know what?
We're trying right now, so it shouldn't be long.
Well, God bless you. You know what I mean? I'll tell you what, though, you don't know. That's what these people don't realize, you know? They don't realize how having a kid, when you have a kid, you know that's yours and Ariella's, you're going to be like, holy shit, man.
Best feeling in the world.
It's better than winning the Mr. Olympia, you know? I got kids.
Did your life change a lot when you had your boy?
Absolutely. I have 2 kids, yeah, absolutely. It changed a hell of a lot, but always for the better because, you know, you're going to see how much your parents really love you when you have kids. And then you're going to be like, oh, shit, now I know why my father or my mother do what they do or say what they say to me because how much they love you. You know what I mean? I see them. They're really, you know, your parents love you. I
definitely have good parents. I definitely was blessed with that, thank God.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's amazing. You'll see it because nobody gets it. Kids never get it until they have kids of their own, and then they realize, holy shit, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but that's, it's people get this false impression of you because of how people perceive you from your online persona.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to get judged a lot. And a lot of it, too, is when I got the initial flack, I was basically single. I had a girlfriend. Nothing was really serious, though. And, like, I was renting a bedroom, like, at a house for, like, $600. And, like, my life is just a lot different now, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm a lot more calm. Like, I was always calm, but I was just... It's just a lot more different. Like, I think about things twice.
You know what it is, Boston? I'm going to be honest with you. You know, bodybuilding is... competitive bodybuilding is bullshit because it's an opinion of somebody else, you know what I mean? And to me, bodybuilding's a lifestyle. It's the way I want to live my life, you know what I mean? It's what I invest in me every time I work out and diet and everything. And I think that that's the way, bodybuilding should be. And you'll see, once you have a kid, you're going to be like, fuck it, I don't even give a shit. You'll always bodybuild for you, but
correct.
You won't give a shit about who wins the Olympia and oh my God.
That's how I am now, man. I like live I don't travel. I do my same shit every day at the house, every single day. I'm with the dogs. I do my emails on this computer and do my form. I just stay at home. I go to the gym that's right across the street. You know what I mean? Come right back, and it's just the same thing with me every day.
See, that's awesome, and I respect you for that.
You're a homebody, and that's you got old traditional values that people don't realize you have.
I got that from my mom too, because my mom is a personal trainer. She has a full gym in her house. She has a car. She's had a car for about 10, 12 years now. Has maybe 8,000 miles on it. She hates to drive. She will not drive. She has her clients. She pays her clients to get her groceries and stuff. And so I kind of got that from her.
Wow. Yeah, but you'll see. You're going to pass that on too. You know what I mean? Yeah. You're going to see. But so are you done with competing, or you're just training for you now, right?
100% done with competing. Yeah, because there's no pressure. When there's competing and you're going to be competing against other people, that's when I tend to do dumb shit. Not dumb shit, but that's when I tend to press the envelope for no reason. You know what I mean? All right, well, I'm going to be on stage and I'm going to be compared, so I'm going to go fucking balls to the wall and I'm going to take all these drugs and I'm going to do this. I'm going to do 2 hours of cardio, whatever it takes to look my best. And like you said, it's a judgmental sport. And I've never been fucked at a show except for my last show that I did. I got fucking shafted. And after that, knowing I was taking synthol, drugs, this and that to win. And I did. I had the best physique on stage, but I didn't get rewarded for it. That was the first show that I could say I got fucked. And, it's probably because I had the 3cc in my head, But after that, I was like, why? Because now I could experiment on my own. If I want to take more, I can. If I don't want to take, more, I could just lay low. Like you said, there's no money. You're wasting money.
There's no money in that shit. Nobody. It's a lifestyle. You can't. These guys, they don't understand. If you go by sheer development, right? Somebody like Marcus Rule should be considered a better bodybuilder than Frank Zane. But Frank Zane is.
I love that guy. I love Marcus Rule. I love his look. Yeah. He's just a freak.
But you know what I'm saying, though? If you judge, Frank Zane won the Mr. Olympia 3 times, right? And he's considered one of the greatest bodybuilders ever. But Marcus Rule, if you go body part by body part, calves, Marcus Rule. Thighs, Marcus Rule. Hamstrings, Marcus Rule. You want to give abs to Frank Zane? We'll give abs to Frank Zane. Chest, Marcus Rule. Shoulders, Marcus Rule. Biceps, Marcus Rule. But yet...
And that's why I'm so upset. It's just, so frustrating because I was a fan of bodybuilding. And it's they're giving pro cards to everyone now. So now they're giving pros to lightweights, bantamweights, guys that are 140 pounds. Now, if me and you walked in the gym, we won't even look twice at these little midgets. We wouldn't. We would be they have nothing. They have no muscle on them. You know what I mean?
Just the overall.
In a shirt, you wouldn't even think they trained. And then these guys that are placing 4th in the super heavyweight class are fucking monsters, but they're placing 4th, so they're not getting a pro card. But that guy, if you see him in the gym, you'd be like, that's a fucking pro right there. So it just makes no sense. It just makes absolutely no sense.
Well, it's trying to compare. I always say to Joe, it's like trying to compare a Picasso to a Michelangelo. If you look at Picasso, it looks like something a high school kid did. Michelangelo, that shit looks amazing, like a real picture.
Yeah.
But who's to say, bodybuilding is like art. Who's to say whose physique is good and whose physique isn't? If you went to your next door neighbor and you showed him a picture of Marcus Rule, and then you showed him a picture of Frank Zane, and you said one of these 2 bodybuilders is considered one of the greatest bodybuilders ever.
Rule every day.
They would point to Marcus Rule because they don't know. Because they'd say, well, development-wise, he's way more developed than Frank Zane.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So, but what I'm saying is, judging-wise, Zane's physique is pleasing. And how do you judge? That's something that's genetic. Pleasing physique is genetic. You can't build a pleasing physique if you don't have one naturally.
No, I agree.
Yeah. But, hey, Boston, we got to run, man. We got to I could talk.
I love this kid. This guy, you have no idea, dude. I respect you.
He tells me that in private, not just on fucking TV.
I'm old school. I'm from your father's era.
Yeah.
And I respect you
when I visit my family in Staten Island, maybe we could meet up somewhere. I always get a rent-a-car. I can drive down to you guys, or if we get to do a show or something.
We'll meet up. I'm telling you, bro.
When you go down there, we'll talk and we'll fucking meet up, man. Hey,
sounds good. So you did the interview with Dave right before for 10 minutes?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Hey, anything you want to plug? You want to BostinLoyd.com? Anything else?
I'm good, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate everything. Everything's going well. I really appreciate you having me on.
Well, we love you, bro. I love you. Best of luck to you and your girl. I hope you get her pregnant, man. Get her pregnant. You know what I'm saying?
I hope so.
Muscle Sport Magazine columnist Bostin Loyd. Thanks for joining us today.
I love that kid. I do.
Muscle Sport TV, bro.
Take care, Boston.
See you later. Hey, Greg, remember T. Michael back in the 80s and 90s?
Yes, I do. And you know what's funny? I worked out with that shirt this morning, so I couldn't wear it here. So sorry, guys. I have my own T. Michael shirt.
It was sweaty and disgusting. We don't
want
to
bring it here.
Blow out the fucking office here. But TMichael.com, that's TMicheal, not the common spelling of Michael. They have T. Michael, their gear like this: Powerhouse Gym, Auto Mix, World Gym, NPC, Zubaz, Chic, Gold's Gym, Performance Footwear, Rider Wear, Pitbull, Gorilla Wear, Max Muscles, everything. This is the 3XL big tops. You gotta be, so Gregg really should be wearing this because he would fill it up. I'm kind of leaving.
Now I'm fucking Pee Wee Herman, but I gotta tell you something. I've been wearing that shit since the fucking 80s, bro.
I've loved
this guy's been around forever.
This guy's been around forever. Go to TMicheal.com right now. Hey, Greg, there's a new destination in Las Vegas. It's not just a supplement store.
Is it a strip club?
No, but almost as good.
Okay.
PumpedUpFitnessNutrition.com. They have moved their brick and mortar storefront location from California to Las Vegas, 6820 West Sahara Avenue, Suite 1. My buddy Robert Engel Jr., he's put out some funny Facebook Live and Instagram videos. You got to check it out. Live, he goes. He's got the big red couch there. He's going to have a big thing going on by the time the Olympia rolls around.
I know that red couch, yeah. Okay, I've seen that.
By the time the Olympia rolls around, we're not going to say anything about that. You can check him out. He opened up this store in the month of December. 5% Nutrition, Cutler Nutrition. He's got all of the products and the brands that you know and love. You go to PumpedUpFitnessNutrition.com. And maybe we might even see you guys there come Olympia time.
That'd be nice.
Hi, it's Rick Drayson, and you're watching Gregg and Joe on MuscleSport TV.
And welcome back to Gregg and Joe TV. We're being joined live in studio. Lance.
My boy Lance.
Lance Calfe.
Calfe.
Somebody said it right.
They said it right. You had to hear my fucking name growing up in school, bro. My last name.
Lance.
Peters, Pietro,
You want a slice of pizza? I'm sorry.
He don't want to share it. He wants his own.
Share your pizza with me?
I'm sorry.
Lance,
My boy.
Lance is a multi-talented individual. He's in the bodybuilding industry. He's a trainer. He does so much fucking shit. He's also in the media side, and you're going to be seeing a lot of Lance in the media side of bodybuilding with Muscle Sport Mag and Muscle Sport TV.
Yes, we will.
You're going to be seeing that coming up at the Arnold Classic.
I gotta ask him something. You and I known each other forever now.
Yeah.
But years ago, I remember seeing you. You were wearing the IFBB jacket one time. Weren't you doing something with the IFBB?
I was training Rodney.
Yeah, but you had an IFBB jacket on. I swear to God, I remember we were downstairs. Didn't you have an IFBB jacket on or no?
No, I didn't. Never had an IFB jacket. No.
Greg's the only sober guy that has
Sure you
hallucinations.
want a slice of pizza?
No. That's the problem. No, I was training Rodney St. Cloud back then. That was, 2002. We got to the Olympia. That's, it was pretty awesome, But that's when people really started recognizing that, I could train, Mel, Heather. There's a lot
Eugene Mission.
Say the
Why am I
last names,
talking?
man, and be proud of them.
Eugene Mission, that's my boy. Oh my gosh, that's my boy. And he's doing well too in the movies now and everything else.
Eugene was supposed to be here today.
Yeah.
He's actually shooting with 50 Cent.
Yes, he is.
So that's the reason why Eugene isn't here. But I'm glad you came, and you said Melly Mel's another buddy of yours
boy.
who
Well,
was
Melly
on the
Mel,
show.
yeah.
Should train with
Who's
Mel
on this
too.
Gregg and Joe TV on the other episode. So you do a lot of, you mentioned Heather Forster, so you have men and women you've been training.
I love Heather. She's a good girl.
I work with a lot of people, information with a lot of people. I mean, even a little bit with even Coleman. Oh my gosh, it's. I've been out there long enough. So
The king.
Oh yeah,
All right.
that's our boy.
All right, let me ask you a question.
Here we
Your
go.
opinion, who's the greatest bodybuilder ever?
Okay, you really want to ask me that?
Yep.
You asking me? I'm
Pick sides.
This is just me.
Just you.
Okay, this is me. My favorite, no matter what.
No, I said, who do you think is the greatest? Not your favorite. Who's your favorite? And then who's the greatest?
My favorite is Flex Wheeler.
Okay.
Okay,
Good
love
choice.
Flex. I always love Flex.
Okay.
He's one of the uncrowned Mr. Olympias.
Yes.
Okay, I have to give him that.
That
Yeah.
Flex, Kevin Lavone, Sean
Sean,
Ray.
those three are
Wait
always
a minute,
the-
I'm gonna say this now. There's one other guy we were talking about. There's me, Mel, and a couple other guys. Victor Martinez. Sorry,
Oh, yeah, Victor.
2007.
Exactly.
2007.
I no
Should've won the
disrespect
Olympia.
to Jay, but
Victor should have had that.
I was Victor's show.
Yeah.
Victor, to me, Victor still has the best lines in bodybuilding. I love his lines. I love his physique. Small waist, sweepy thighs. I mean, I personally think,
Fucking lats.
his V structure.
He
I
still
like
got
that.
it.
I think he still
came
has
up,
it.
He came back. I think they better watch out because Victor. I know if you watch this, you still the man. We know you can do it.
Yep,
You
I
and
believe
Dex, y'all still in there. So do what you got to do.
All right, but now wait, we're forgetting about let's talk about who's the greatest though. Who's the greatest bodybuilder ever?
I am the greatest.
I know that you might know who I think. It's really close because it's between two guys, in my opinion.
It's what's funny about when you say who's the greatest. I can't ever say that because I mean when you're involved in the sport, there's so many nitpicks. I could tell you I love Lee Haney. Mind you, I could sit back and tell you. I said Sid Flex, Coleman. I mean, I even go down and even say Chris Dickerson. I mean, I can go down the line.
Yeah,
why?
Yeah,
No, but it's
too,
why?
Chris Dickerson.
Right.
I mean, Frank Zane was, I mean, come on. The guy was, 176 pounds? But I was just talking, but his lines were ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know?
But you gotta, my opinion, it's really tough between, it's obviously Ronnie, in my opinion, and Lee Haney. If you talk to Sean Ray was telling me when Lee Haney, he competed against all of them, and he said when Lee Haney walked backstage, he said we knew who already won.
Show was off.
We were just like, who's going to play second?
Would you like me to tell you what I saw? I remember it was
Go ahead.
As a photographer too.
Go ahead.
I remember there was a shot in Muscular Development.
Yeah.
And they had a shot.
I've heard of that, man.
I'm just telling you.
I've heard of that magazine.
The shot was straight. No, I'm sorry. It was Muscle and Fitness. It was Muscle and Fitness.
All right, not as
That's
bad.
what it was. No, it was Muscle.
That was the magazine
Okay.
back in the day. Yeah.
They had a shot of Lee Haney, Sean Ray, all the guys in a row, but it was an angle shot.
Right.
And the one thing that you saw, that Lee Haney's chest went out like this,
Oh, my
and
God,
everybody else
sick.
went down on an angle. I'm like, he won.
Dude, you could. He was at my house in '87.
Right.
I got pictures. My mother made him spaghetti and meatballs.
You
and he
almost
said,
lost the Olympia
I
because you
love
got fed up on all that guinea
That's
food.
right.
You put on too much weight.
That's right. My mother almost ruined it. He said sausage. I love sausage. That's what he said. He eats Italian sausage. But let me tell you something. His ass was this big. Not that I was looking at it,
Yes,
but it
you
was
was.
this big, right? And I'm gonna tell you, he was like 270 in the off season, and his chest, if you stuck a sword in it, it would go 3 fucking feet before it came out.
Okay.
Hey, listen, hold that thought. We're going to take a quick break and be right back after this message. More with
more-
Lance on
with
the
more
other side.
pizza.
And more
no,
pizza.
No pizza.
Greg, you've used steroids before, right?
No.
All right. Well, when you start, you got to realize something. 1/3 of all tested steroids from the black market are either beat shit or there's a lot less in there that it says it, or something completely different that says it on the label. Go to roidtest.com. You can get these kits right here, orals, injectables, raw powders, all of them. You can use individual 2-step tests you can just put a little mat-sized scraping of the powder or 3 to 6 drops.
I like it.
You find out within minutes if your shit is good and how good it is. RoyTest.com.
Stop buying fake shit.
Changing the world, one breath at a time. Get yours at trainingmask.com.
Gregg, GBDTclothing.com. Look at these fucking shirts, guys. Our buddy Damian Martin at Get Big or Die Trying hooked us up with some great apparel. They're the manufacturers of quality hardcore gym wear. Men's medium through 3XL. I don't know about you, but you might be 3XL. I'm certainly not.
Nah, dude, I
This
used
is
to be.
a 2XL, actually. Ladies got small, medium, large. There's t-shirts, tanks, sleeveless hoodies.
I like it.
That's pretty cool. You got two-sided apparel. There's 2 sides to all of these shirts.
Right.
Make sure you say hi to our buddy Damien at GBDTclothing.com.
This is Jason Genova. You're watching MuscleSport TV.
And welcome back to MuscleSport TV's Gregg and Joe TV. Well, Gregg drinks water like he was disgraziada, svachim.
You lucky I
There's no
love
more
you.
pizza.
You lucky I love you, dude.
Lance is gonna get sick here. Gregg's eating, drinking.
Lance is like,
Pizza,
he's looking at me like,
drinking
what
water.
the fuck?
I was thinking about, should we go take 2? I'm like, no, this is Gregg and Joe
Just
TV.
go.
We're just going in.
Do you have, when you train Eugene, do you have him eating pizza?
No.
Eugene Mission?
No.
No.
It was the weirdest sight, though, to see.
Why?
Like, come on. 6'3", 300-pound Russian, black kid from the South Bronx. I'm like only 5'7", and you see me yelling at him, and it was the funniest, and his English, and it was like, come on, but he did his thing, and he got to the Olympia.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, I love Eugene. He's got like this strange Russian, he's got that Russian personality. You say something, and he looks at you with those fucking blue eyes, and you can tell he's thinking for a comeback, like, rip out your neck and shit down the hole. You know what I mean? Like,
But that's not him. He's
he's funny.
Something? He's the funny, dry humor, very dry.
That's why he's on
But
those commercials. He's perfect in
that's
those
him.
TV commercials. Perfect fucking role for a guy
That's
like
That's
that.
what I'm saying about the dry humor.
Yeah.
You'll say something to him, and you'll look at him. I'm sorry, I'm spitting.
Yeah, I know. You always
That's an Italian thing.
I'm not spitting. I'm a grease ball as well, bro.
But
I'm not eating though either. I will.
now you used to work with Rodney St. Cloud.
Yes.
What? You didn't work with Alti. You're just friends with her, right? Alti
really
Batista.
good. Actually, yeah, we were good friends with Alti.
We just saw Alti a couple nights ago, anyway.
She looks good.
Me and
She
Lance.
looks good.
Yeah, she's funny too. She's a funny
She's
girl.
from Brooklyn. She has such a accent, like she's from Brooklyn.
The shit she was saying the other night, though.
Maybe we
Love
should get her
Alti,
on the
though.
show.
Yeah,
the way you're
you
saying, I'm
should.
like,
Alti-
shit, man, it sounds like a
Alti
good
is-
guest here.
Alti, oh
We're
my
gonna
God.
have to
man.
look into that maybe next month. Maybe next month's docket,
Maybe I
February docket of MuscleSport TV.
Maybe I shouldn't bring this up, but you remember when her and Ronnie Coleman were supposed to get married?
Yeah, well, I will tell you.
We
That's
better
who
not
brought-
bring that
That's who brought Ron Coleman to me to talk to him about something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? Dead on. But that's a good girl. I love her.
Oh, I love Alti too. And dude, when she's dieted down, she's a piece of ass.
Okay, well.
Sorry.
Not me, Alti.
Hey, Alti, I said you're a piece of ass. I didn't say like
good.
you're
It's
a
a
mutt. You know what I'm
It's a
saying?
compliment, but
Yeah, but not in a good
Alti,
way.
don't
of course.
kick. Alti, don't kick my ass. Please. I seen you throwing them. Fucking, you posted some video of her throwing them karate kicks and shit. Holy, hey, Alti, I was only kidding. You gotta see her throw them karate kicks.
Oh, yeah.
You put. Yeah, that's right. He's. What? Tell him what you're.
I'm the photographer for the 8th Judge. We have a site going on. Now it's going on the 2nd year. We started at the 2 years ago Arnold. So this would be like our second Arnold we're going to.
What's the URL, Lance? What's the site that can be?
The 8th Judge. The 8th Judge is actually, you normally have 7 judges, and the 8th Judge is the people. You know, we always have our opinion.
That's
so
a fucking
it's
great
all
name
of us,
for a
you know.
company,
So
bro.
I'm not. People say, "Oh, you're the 8th judge." I said, "No, I'm the photographer. You're the 8th judge." I'm like, "No, I'm not." I'm like, "Yes, you are."
I always think
your
of him as the
opinion
8th
means
judge.
something.
I always think of you as the 8th judge. But wait a minute.
What's the
You could be
website though?
talking to anybody else. And,
What's
you
the
know,
website they can go to log on?
Just log on the 8th judge.
Spelled out 8thjudge.com.
That's it. And
Now,
Check
wait a
out
minute.
Lance's site. 8th. That's a fucking great.
It's
That is a very great
It's a
name.
fucking ingenious name, bro.
That is a great name. I
Thank
love
you.
that.
Seven
Thank you,
judges.
Dice. Thank you, Dice. That's the man who came up with that idea.
7 judges at a bodybuilding show
Yes.
at the panel. The 8th judge is the fan.
But wait a minute. Now, Lance, what the fuck was I going to ask you? I forgot. I just lost it.
It's probably something nasty, but go ahead.
No, me and Lance go way back.
Oh, boy.
We could say some nasty
Always
stuff.
says, my
But,
buddy Lance. He always,
my boy Lance.
Every time we go, oh, Lance. So Lance and
I was
Muscle
just going
Sport
to ask
Mag,
him
I've
something
been
about
hooking
that.
up now.
Wait, but you've been going to the Arnold Classic for more than 2 years. Not for 2 years. You just said 2 years.
2 years with
No,
the
with the
8th judge.
Oh, 2 years,
judge.
yeah, with the 8th judge.
Arnold, I've been going put it
Probably
this
since
way.
the beginning,
I
almost.
remember
89, probably. I bet you.
I went there in the beginning.
98 when the Olympia came to Madison Square Garden. When
I remember.
Ronnie
I was there,
when
yeah.
Ronnie got his first, and I think Dexter just got his pro card. I met Dexter there, and I was with Rodney. It was like from there on, I was hooked. You know, I mean, mind you, even going back before then, guys like Guy Ducasey was one who really pushed me. I was my let me tell you something. I got really sick, and he had said something to me, and my brother was like, my brother Brett Morgan, Dynamite Brett Morgan, said, "Yo, you get in there and do that, because all he's doing is pushing you to get back." And
Really?
I got back, yeah. That's one guy. Him.
Did he pass away?
No. No, he didn't. And you know, we go back. Johnny Morant. I could. Yeah, Johnny.
I had Johnny Moran at my gym, and him and all the guys. I had a gym in a real ghetto neighborhood, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And him and all the guys would go out, and he brought a girl. He left her at the hotel, while he would go out with the guys and get laid and shit like that. You know, it was Johnny, if you're listening to this, he almost kicked my ass. I remember talking about.
He might kick your ass, like you're
He's
fucking
a
ratting
big-
him out now.
John, I'm talking about somebody else.
He lives outside, so. But no,
No, he was a big dude, bro. He's a big dude. His son played for the Dallas
huge.
Cowboys.
Wow.
His son was a big play, right? Was it Dallas
it
Cowboys?
was the Dallas Cowboys. I think.
Yeah,
That's correct.
and he, but he was huge. He had structure, bro. I think Johnny Moran could have won the Olympia with his structure.
He was one of those guys.
He had some structure. If he could have got it, do you remember Johnny Moran?
I most
He
certainly
had some
do,
structure.
I remember the name.
Bro,
sure.
his legs, the waist went in and had huge.
Remember him in the
fucking-
magazines back then.
I'm gonna say it. He was then, and then I think like the next big guy was more like.
Orville Burke. No.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
See,
That's why
I
you're
know
buddies.
we think alike.
Took
We-
the words
we
right
don't
out of
know-
my mouth.
Hey, we don't only look alike, we think alike.
That's right. Do we
Hey,
have
listen.
anything, Dad?
We gotta
Me too,
go
he's
to
outside.
We gotta go to break, bro. Lance, I want to thank you so much for joining
you.
Greg and myself.
Got it.
Let's get some
Muscle
pizza
Sport
outside.
TV.
Fuck
We're
this
gonna
place.
go have a
Let's get
slice
some
of pizza.
All right, I'm gonna have a slice of pizza. All
Don't
right?
do that.
You're not going to any shows. Enjoy yourself.
Yeah,
Fuck
there
that,
you
man.
go.
Fuck that's for
hey.
those younger bucks to go to the shows.
got it.
We'll be right back after this quick break.
B12, what you do?
Greg, you know when you're the official sponsor of Bulgarian powerlifting,
Right.
your shit fucking works good, right?
My shit works really good.
Try Beston Worldwide also. Go to there. Try BestonWorldwide.com. Get their Triple T formula. This is your supreme testosterone booster. It contains potent Bulgarian tribulus and testiculin. That's bull testicle extract.
That's hot.
Testicular tribulus terrestrius zinc. It's your ultimate Muscle Strength Enhancer. Go to tribestonworldwide.com right now and order yours today.
Stop fucking around.
This is Angela Savagno, and you're watching Gregg and Joe on MuscleSport TV.
And welcome back to Gregg and Joe TV on the MuscleSport TV network. We'll be joined right now via Skype by Mark Lobliner. What's up, Mark?
I'm just chilling, man. Just trying to get by, man. What are you guys up to?
Fucking another day in paradise. You know what I mean?
It looks like it. You guys are pretty tight in there. It looks like you're scrunched together. Looks comfortable.
2 New York guineas. You know what I mean?
Trying to get.
I wish I could squeeze right between you guys. I feel jealous.
You make a nice sandwich.
You wouldn't fit, bro. You're too fucking big.
Oh, I can make it fit.
Mark, what state are you in right now? Are you in Michigan or are you in Chicago still? Or
I'm in Ohio. This is our headquarters are in Loveland, Ohio. We got a cool gym here if you're ever out here. Kai actually did his post-Arnold photo shoot here. It's pretty cool. We have a nice little headquarters. You'd love it. So, yeah, I'm in Loveland, Ohio.
Nice. So how far are you from the Columbus then, from there?
We're about an hour out. In fact, if anybody wants to come see our gym, or in fact, if any athletes or anything, if you guys want to come down to a photo shoot, video shoot, you know, we block it off if the right people come by, and you know, because a lot of people have trouble getting a place to train after the Arnold where they can actually get quality footage.
Yeah.
So we offer that.
Awesome, man.
Now, what's going? Like, you got any new supplements or anything coming out? Any good little things that you're working on? Because I see you're always busy, you know. And
I keep it going. I just finished my book. It's being published next week. Drop Factor Transformation Edition. That'll be coming out. It'll be on Tiger Fitness and Amazon. Insurgent is our aphrodisiac / test booster. I know y'all. You know, steroids. Steroids work. I'm not saying they don't. But if you're a natural guy and you can put your body at a 20% better testosterone, I mean, that's a great thing. Also with aphrodisiac effects, the ability to free testosterone, that's great. And of course, you know, we sell the best tasting whey protein on the market. So I'm not here to plug everything, but that's kind of cool. We got a new product coming in February that I think is really revolutionary. And just grinding, man. Just trying to come out with the most innovative and edgy stuff and also provide the best personalized customer service on the market.
Right. You know, I tried... what the hell was it I tried? I think I tried your protein. I was at Generation Iron. You know, I do that Generation Iron stuff. And they have it like in it, you know, they got their little setup and shit. So I was like, give me a scoop of that, you know, and it's pretty good. It was chocolate.
Yeah, they're good. They're good people over there, man. They're really good people.
Yeah, I'm going to do a 3rd series with them, you know what I mean? I love those guys. They're great, you know? Have you ever
They're doing a good thing for the industry. They're getting us out there. And
absolutely.
We need all the good publicity we can get because we get enough bad stuff.
Oh, you ain't kidding. What do you mean, like fights at an expo and shit like that?
Man. I mean, you know, the thing is, I haven't done a response video because it seems like every time something happens, everybody's clickbaiting on YouTube, and I don't want to get... I used to get in that drama and shit, but then it just led to half people hating me and half people loving me, and I'm like, you know, fuck it. I'm just going to do information on how to do a goddamn goblet squat. At least then no one can get mad at me. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's sad when you're in an industry where grown-ass adults who are supposedly businessmen, you know, you think that happens in the Consumer Electronics Show, which was there in Vegas when I was there this week. You think guys with pocket protectors are sitting there cheap shotting each other in the fucking mouth? What the hell's wrong with our industry? Bunch of fucking big kids going around here. I mean, be an adult, be a man, and don't sucker punch someone. I mean, I'd hate to say it, but that was a sucker punch.
That was a sucker punch. That really was.
It was a good sucker punch, though. He got him. I mean,
you know,
he did. But if it was a good one, Rich would have been on the ground.
Rich didn't even step back. He took it like a champ.
Yeah, but he didn't even... Dude, if that was me, I would have been jumping on the motherfucker. But the other thing is...
I would have cried.
You know, I like Rich and shit, but I didn't see Rich walk over to his boy that was sitting on the ground with his... You know, like that guy, Big Alex, or whatever his name is. I didn't see
Big Alex had some knee injuries, too.
Yeah, but I didn't see him walk over. I would have walked over there to him and been like, yo... Or if I see dudes jumping on my boy, if they were jumping on Joe, it would have, you know... I would have gone...
See, I mean, that you and I have talked on the phone before. That's just where we're from. If someone goes after your boy, you attack. I mean, I just don't know if Rich plays that whole street thing. I don't know if he's actually from the street. I don't know his upbringing. Like, but where I'm from, if someone attacks your boy, you go, no matter what, you jump in. I just don't know if he has that mentality because that's a second instinct for me. Like, if someone starts, you know, beating the shit out of my boy, I'm gonna find a way to make my way there.
Well,
I agree with you. I'm just saying, I'm not trying to start no trouble. If, Rich is, here, I don't give a shit. I'm just saying, I'm making a statement, you know what I mean? But
I think Rich handled himself quite professionally.
Oh, he did.
Asked him to take a walk. I think Rich did the right thing.
He did. He absolutely did, But
tried to bring it down a level.
No, he totally did. He did everything right. I'm just making a statement.
Yeah.
The guys on the ground, you go check them out, or you go fucking, when dudes are jumping on top of them, you got to jump on top. Nobody
well,
broke
dude,
that up.
if you can't trust a guy named Matt Truck, I mean, who can you trust?
I'll tell you.
Oh, fuck.
But if Mack Truck punches you in the face and you don't go down, I don't know. He's more like a Huffy bicycle. You know what I mean?
Matt Truck's pretty damn big. I'm not trying to get in a fight with any of those guys.
Nah.
Because
you and me both,
even
bro.
if I win, it's gonna hurt the next morning.
Yeah, you ain't kidding.
I don't fight, man.
Plus, what I like about you, Mark, is you're a family man, and I respect that, and that's why when you and I talked on the phone, I like you because you say it like it is, but you take care of your family first. You go with your children, your wife. To me, that means more. I don't give a shit about making any industry. That's there's a lot of guys who make it and they don't do the right thing by their kids. The minute
And kids are everything, and that's the reason I think we work hard in the first place. We want to set a good example and want to provide for them. I didn't have the luxury of having a lot of things that my kids have. And I don't want them to need for anything, but I also don't want to, cross any ethical boundaries to get to where I need to go. That's kind of the thing. I want to be able to look my kids in the eye and say that I made an honest day's living.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
I told him.
Hey, Mark, I want to thank you so much for joining Gregg and myself today on MuscleSport TV's Mark Lobliner from Tiger Fit. Mark, you got to give me a boom. Come on.
I already did. Boom.
There you go. All right. Thanks, Mark. We'll talk to you soon, bro. You need pro supplements when you're in this game, bro. Without a doubt.
Yes, you do.
You can't screw around and get something that's you're not sure what you're getting. You got to make sure you get pro supplements, and all of their products have been tested for the highest quality and purity. It's one-stop shop for all your domestic anabolics, SARMs, and peptide needs.
Did you say anabolic?
I may have. Check it out. You got to send an email and you'll get a list, and you'll see what's on your Christmas shopping list. ProAAS at tutanoa.com or ProAAS at Proton, Proton, mail.com. ProAAS, check them out and let them know that
we sent you. And don't be cheap. Buy a lot of shit. You need it. Trust me. I haven't seen what you look like, but I can tell you need it.
Hey, Gregg, the Inspire Sports League, InspireSL.com, Pro-Am shows.
Absolutely, right? I do.
It's an alternative to the NPC, IFBB, NABA, all of the other federations. Tony Freeman is in there.
The X-Man.
The X-Man. Erin Stern, Sarah LeBlanc, who is just fucking gorgeous. Alex Carnero, all of those are the superstars in the NSL. There's a lot more people there. It was founded on principles of equality, opportunity, and transparency, Gregorio. This is Lee Thompson, his beautiful wife, Jennifer Thompson.
Oh, I love his beautiful wife.
Oh, yes, me as well. And also,
Lee's a good guy, too.
Their other partner, Big Charles Johnson, former NFL player and current attorney. You can check these guys out at Inspire, NSPIRESL for Sports League.com, and check out one of their shows. You'll be very happy with the product.
And check out Lee's wife.
Yes. Hey, you got a good fucking product when they call it the Champions Club, Gregg, right?
Oh, yes, you do.
Steroid-club.com.
You had me at steroids.
Your privacy is very important. They have everything you want there, pretty much.
Everything?
They even got fat burners, anti-estrogens, sex pills, liver cleansing, painkillers, injectables, pills, peptides, all of that good shit. Packages available from beginner to advanced cycles, and mass and cut cycles also. They have, nice little kits together. Make sure you go to steroid-club.com.
Been there, sold that.
This is Jerry Ward from Biohazard Training at Primeval Labs, and this is the Gregg and Joe Muscle Sport TV show Bicep, and we're out.
We're out of time once again, unfortunately. There's never enough time in an episode, let alone a fucking day, Gregorio. But that was a fucking fun one. Definitely want to thank Lance Calfe for joining us live here in studio.
Yes.
Sitting in between these two fucking greaseballs isn't easy because, guineas smell sometimes, right?
Well, it's because of the pizza we were eating. And spitting and shit, you know.
Spitting.
I don't know what the fuck. Why do I always lean into the microphone?
Because you love leaning into oblong objects like this that have that.
Joseph, you're hurting my feelings.
Oh, I'm triggering you. Go to your fucking safe space. Listen, there is no safe space.
President Trump.
That's gonna do it for us. But we will see you guys on the next episode of Gregg and Joe TV. Take care, folks.
Hey, Boston, thanks for coming. Love you, bro.